All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Welcome back. This is DAH Airlines. It's been a while since my last live stream, but today I'm back. Today is 4th of May, and it's a Thursday. And what are we streaming today? We're basically streaming a flight from Princess Juliana Airport in the Caribbean back to one of our hubs in Fort Lauderdale in Florida using an Airbus A321Neo. And before any delays, let's just go there. Alright, so I have my flight plan and everything should be already installed, but let's double check. Yep, everything is good to go. We are here at A3 gate, and we should be momentarily asking to push back and take it from there. So if you're new to the channel, DAH Airlines is a virtual airline based in our major hub is in Baltimore, and two more larger hubs in Fort Lauderdale and San Diego, with a smaller hub in the Midwest in St. Louis, and recently we started a new focus city in Boston. So join us, as we are a friendly virtual airline, and we would love as many pilots as possible to join our cause, to join our family, to join our airline, and enjoy flying on the flight sim platforms. We do operate on X-Plane 11, 12, and Microsoft 2020. Anyways, and as you can see here on the top, if you want to follow us on Instagram, just DAH Airlines, just join us and follow us. And on to this video, give us a like, subscribe, and comment. Everything helps with the algorithms, is much appreciated. Alright, so I know a bunch of you will now gonna say that, oh no, you're not using a pushback software or whatever. Well, nope, I'm not on the Microsoft. As you can see, I'm the Microsoft today. So for the pushback, believe it or not, I'm just gonna start my engines, and let's turn the beacon on. Crank. Engine 2. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's watch. Oh, let me revisit that really quickly, because I was so excited to start the stream. So I thought that I already started my APU, because I already did another flight prior. So let's start the APU first. And turn the seatbelt signs on. And let me see here something really quick. Alright, perfect. Everything's good. The APU should start running. Let me see really quick something. I'm so sorry. Yep, All right, everything's good. Engine 2 is starting to start right now. I just want to make sure that the sound is okay and that my voice is not too loud. All right. All right, we can start engine 1. It's funny, earlier I was on the, yeah, as you can see, this is what's happening. It's ridiculous. This aircraft came out of nowhere and parked under me. That's funny. That's really funny. Well, all right. Let's see. Engine 1 is almost there. Okay, I'm just checking the feed, the data, everything to make sure that it's perfect. All right. We can turn off the APU now as the engines are running. APU bleed as well. And I'm just gonna push back. Okay. Well, that's a weird sight. An Iranian air tour aircraft, an Airbus A300, is here at Princess Juliana. That's not correct. I'm pretty sure Iran Air Tours is not really flying to Princess Juliana. But anyways, let's put the flaps to 1. And taxi lights on. Alright, strobes on auto. And we should be taxiing to runway 10. Oh, before we do that, well, okay, that's okay. Let's continue. Should be a quick taxi. Alright, the local time here is 3:13 p.m. in the East Coast. And as you can see, Yeah, this AI traffic for Microsoft really needs to get its thing together, because like seeing weird airlines where they don't belong, it's just annoying. I mean, I don't know if it's something that you're bothered by as well. Just comment in the comment section below, and we'll talk about it later. We're heading to runway 10 here in Princess Juliana on a beautiful day. Yeah, I'd rather be on the beach, but flying is great. There's no traffic coming in or anything like that, so it should be all good. But let's just pause here, hold short. Let's turn on landing lights, everything is good to go. Let's climb to 15,000 initially. And we are going out direct here. We're not using a SID or anything like that. All right. Princess Juliana, dash 3048, entering runway 10 for takeoff. Princess Juliana. Okay. All right, we're ready for takeoff. Let me set up a few things here. We're good to go. Let's go. Toga. knots. 120. B1. Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. We'll start our turn to the right. We don't want to get close to those mountains. And we're continuing our turn and our climb. Flaps up. Let's watch it out. That is such a beautiful sight. I freaking love it every single time. Look at that. And I'm sorry, you know, X-Plane lovers. I've been using X-Plane for years myself. But, you know, when Microsoft came into the game, you know, obviously we didn't have the study level aircraft, or their systems were crap. We know all that, but come on. When you come with a sim like this, out of the box, with all the ortho, how can you beat that? Like, seriously, look at that. How can you beat that? It's just something X-Plane, I don't know why, but they should definitely go for negotiations with Bing or Google Earth or something, they could easily integrate this into their systems. They have the know-how, they have the ability. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Is that proprietary to Microsoft? I have no idea. Vast ocean underneath us, and we're climbing through. Okay, we can turn off our and retract our landing lights. Everything's normal, and we can continue our climb to 34,000. Well, the flight should be, let me see how long. It's supposed to be 2 hours or less, something like that. Yeah, so don't forget, like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and also follow us on DAH Airlines on Instagram. We're very active there, and we also have our own Discord server, so you can join our server as well. If you want to go and do that, you can find our link on our website at the very bottom of the main page. Everything looks good. We're already at 320 knots with a ground speed of 415. Slight tailwind, like 8 knots. It's really nothing. It's a beautiful day to fly. Alright, we're almost at 18,000 feet, so we can adjust our altimeter to standard. 17,700, 800, 900. Alright, altimeter set to standard. And climbing. So who we have here in the channel? Nick's Aviation, the Neo. Yeah, it is the Neo. Look at that pretty woman leaving the Caribbean. I know. We love her new dress, right? Not long ago, if you don't know us, or if you just joined us or just started to watch our feed, DAH Airlines not long ago, I think almost like 8 months ago or so, changed into its modern, sleek livery. And so the Neo, obviously, and the rest of our fleet already painted into the new livery, and we dropped the old one. So Shelton, X-Plane, and MSFS should merge together as one, in my opinion. That's a cool opinion. Yeah, why not? But they're rivals, as far as I know. I don't know if he would let go of his egos. Next Aviation, that would be interesting to say at least, to say the least. I'm sorry. I can imagine a good result out of that. X-Plane's physics and weather engines would make for a great addition to MSFS. I totally agree with you. I'm just obsessed with the visuals of Microsoft, and I know X-Plane 12 is trying to step up and bring a better experience for us with different and new visuals, but I can't just get over the fact that like the clouds are not clouds, the differences in shadings and reflections during the dawn and dusk. I mean, and I have a good computer, don't get me wrong, like I have a really strong system here, and it's just not working for me. X-Plane 12 after Microsoft visually cannot cannot compete. I just don't know how to describe it any further. Sheldon says, what are the specs on your computer to run this awesome program? Well, I have, what do I have? I have an i9 with GTX 2080, I think. It's a brand new one that a friend of mine just built for me. And when we did that, we basically went for what was available right before COVID, or during COVID, I'm sorry, it was during COVID, available in the market. And you know, for the longest time, those graphic cards were a rare commodity. Nick should say that he agrees with it, because he suffered through it a lot. And so I got the 2080 for the graphic card, NVIDIA, and it's an i9 quad processor, and it's top of the line, or at least it was, like up until a year ago. So I don't have any issues running any of the sims. I always use them at max capacity with the settings, and as far as I know, or it pleases my eye, let's put it that way. I don't have any FPS issues. I don't have any lagging. The image is perfect. The sims run smooth. So I'm pretty happy about it. MSFS needs to put the current Boeing and Airbus planes on it. Well, MSFS has, what is it? The Boeing 747-8, the 787-10, if I'm not mistaken. Am I missing anything? Yeah, Airbus is not there. I think Airbus is recently was a new added aircraft to X-Plane 12, the A330. But yeah, I think the Boeing is only available for MSFS, and it's the 787-10 and the 747-8. I don't know. Look at that, like that site is to die for, really. By the way, thank you for everybody that is watching the show. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So, if you're using Volanta, you could track this flight as well online, as we are flight dash 3048, that's DSH, Delta Sierra Hotel 3048, and you can follow us on Volanta as well. And right now we are, let me see, we're heading over British Virgin Islands. Those islands down below are actually British Virgin Islands. This is really cool. And how detailed it is. This is perfection. Nick's Aviation says, I think something in my system is bottlenecking somewhere. I struggle to run both MSFS and X-Plane with high FPS sometimes. I've got the 3060 Ti and 16 gigs of RAM. But what's your processor? Nix. What is your processor? Is that like a quad i9 or less? Because I don't see why with the 3060 Ti and 16 gigs of RAM you should have any problems. By the way, I just upgraded my live stream software. If you guys are also streamers or interested in streaming live, I recommend this new platform that is free of charge. Unbelievable. It's got everything you need. You don't need to set up anything. It's literally click and play, and you can stream simultaneously onto the many different platforms, not only YouTube, but Twitch and Facebook and whatever you want. I mean, it's phenomenal. And it's called Prism, P-R-I-S-M, Prism Live Studio. And they also have an app for the phones. It's really, really cool. I've been studying them for a while, and this is also why I came on to the streaming today, because I wanted to test the software, and I have to admit it's like really good. And it's got all the plugins and all the add-ons already built into it, so you don't even have to bring in anything from anywhere. So if you're a streamer, I think you should check Prism Live Studio, P-R-I-S-M Live Studio, and give them a try. You will enjoy it. It's a major upgrade to OBS. Mixed Aviation. It's an AMD Ryzen 7. Wow, that's really good. Shelton, I bought a bigger GB RAM of 32. Then I bought MSFS and got an error message saying my computer didn't meet the requirements. I ended up getting a refund and came to the conclusion of I'm going to have to buy a new computer tower. So it was a problem with the tower? I don't understand. The tower would restrict you from using MSFS? By the way, let's do this. Look at that, all these widgets and things that I'm adding onto the screen just like now, they're already loaded into the software, so it's really cool. I highly recommend it. So here's my question. How often do you use a flight simulator? Whether if you're doing a really a long flight or actual structured planned flight, or just taking the aircraft and flying around, takeoffs and landings, and you know, just for the fun of it. But how often would you consider yourself using the flight sim? Every day? Once a week? Twice a week? Once a month? Let me know in the comments. I would consider myself as a flight simmer for a very long time. I'm not gonna even say how many years, because that would reveal my age, but yeah, I'm a simmer from probably most of you were not even born. And I'm also a flight attendant for a major carrier in the United States, so my real life job is to fly, and I fly long haul flights, typically on the 777, and because of that, I don't fly as much as I'd like to, but I try at least once a week. Every time I come back from a trip, before I go to another trip, I definitely find myself or create myself some time to go in and complete a successful flight from beginning all the way to the landing. So today is one of those days, because in DAH Airlines, our pilots are free to basically fly our schedule, obviously, fly charter flights. And the system, our system, actually records and remembers where was your last airport you've landed in. And the next time you want to fly, it will remember that you were, let's say, in Boston. You landed last in Boston, so it would expect you to start a flight from Boston. But no problems there, because we also have the deadheading or jump seat option, as we call it. So you can buy yourself a jump seat ticket to anywhere in the world and fly from there. So it's a good system. Obviously, if you're a beginner, for a few flights, until you make enough money, virtual money, in your account and able to afford to purchase yourself a ticket to reposition you, then you might need to maybe fly accordingly from the last arrival point to the next. But we have that system, so it's very realistic. So check it out, come to DAH, give us a chance and see how things are. Our Discord server is phenomenal. We have a great crew, great family. It's always there to assist and help and share really great time with. We had so much fun during the COVID time when all of us were basically stuck in our homes. I mean, I kid you not, DAH was my source of joy. I felt liberated, I felt connected, I felt social, even though it was COVID and everybody was stuck in their homes. So I'm thankful to DAH and everybody who is a part of the family. Thank you all. And let's see, Nix Aviation says once or twice per day usually. That's amazing. Sheldon says that he played the Steam version almost once a week. So Sheldon's computer has an Intel CPU and GPU. But what kind of a capacity? In which capacity? Nix Aviation, right? I gotta head off to work for the night. Thank you for the stream. Oh, pleasure. It was great having you on the stream. Thank you so much, Nix Aviation. And fellas, if you want to follow an amazing Instagram account, definitely give Nix Aviation a check and go follow him. It's fantastic. And you also have a YouTube channel too. I think it's the same name, right? Nix Aviation. So YouTube and Instagram, go follow him. It's fantastic. You would love it. He's got great flight reviews, very rare flight reviews. Aircraft that you would not normally or typically see on commercial service, he's got them all. And this A321Neo is by Latin VFR, and I actually love it a lot. It's great. The systems are good, the visuals are great. Even the interior, they even designed an interior. Let me show you really quick. Look at that. They even have a really cool interior with passengers, with virtual passengers. How cool is that, right? and crew members. Apparently my crew is sitting down. I don't know, either they already finished service or they're just lazy. HR, do you see this? I want to know who they are and why they're not serving. But this is really, really cool. I really dig it. I mean, I think it's a great aircraft, and you should give it a try. I know it's not towless, but I think it's as good. Minus few system things here and there, but they also have a mod for this, so actually it brings it up to a really cool, almost study level simulator or aircraft. One terabyte hard drive by Sheldon and 4 gigabytes of RAM, which I upgraded. I don't know, maybe maybe you should ask somebody who's a computer geek to take a look at it, because if it doesn't sound bad, you should be able to operate comfortably either sim. Not sure. How full is your computer though? That's the question. Like your hard disk. Max 7.8. I think we should go a little faster than that. We can make it. Yeah, we could totally do Mach 8.0. The Neo is totally capable of doing that kind of a speed, even speed faster than that too. I think it was JetBlue when I was on a commuter with them. They were flying 8.2, but we had amazing tailwind that day, so. Right now we have 41 knots headwind and our ground speed is 455 knots. And check it out. Arrival in Fort Lauderdale is 7:48 p.m. 1948. No, that doesn't make any sense. 1948 UTC. Let's see, hold on a second. Oh, 1948 is the next waypoint, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, I'm also trying to learn this streaming software, so I apologize if I go silent because I'm constantly checking to make sure that everything is working. Cool. This is the only problem that I don't like flying over the Caribbean, because it's just ocean. There's nothing to see unless you're flying above few small islands, and there's nothing to do really. Like, you're an autopilot until you land or start descending. You know, you're top of the sand. There's nothing really to do unless, you know, some emergency happens. But you just sit here and watch your controls, watch your screens, watch your engines, watch your fuel, and make sure that everything is safe to go. So how many airplanes do you have in the stable? Sheldon wonders. I have about 590 gigabytes of hard drive left. I'm going to a computer repair store next week. How many airplanes do you have in the stable? I don't understand what that means. Like, are you trying to say in my sim? Because they're completely different in my MSFS versus our X-Plane 12 or even 11. But let me tell you this. If it's a good aircraft, I have it. If it's a commercial jet, I have it. If it's a commercial turboprop, I'll have it. I'm not interested and never were a big fan of military fighter jets, so that's not my thing. I've always been an individual who was in love with the commercial aviation, and therefore my passion and my interest is always on the passenger aircrafts. But if you ask how many airplanes do we have in our fleet here in DAH, I really don't know. I mean, I've never counted exactly how many, but I can bring that in and show it to you. I think I can do that, right? In fact, it would give me something to do here on the on this on the software with Prism. Let's do that, and let's go to our website and make it possible to show you. DashAirVirtual.com, and it should show. There we go. I'm just bringing it onto the screen right now, and in fact I'm gonna remove the game from the screen. There we go. So here it is. That's our, I don't know how to run that. Okay, so I think, see something really quick. Yeah, I cannot click any of this stuff, so it just shows the website and that's it. So this is not what I was looking for, unfortunately. Let me try something really quick here. Let's see if it's gonna do it. Fleet. Nope, that's not a accepted website. So much apologies, but I'll get back to you in that really quick. All I have to do is go here and open another page, and I should know this by heart, but I don't. I'm so sorry. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 aircraft types in our fleet, including our cargo operations. So it could be a variant of the same aircraft, like the 737 or 767. They come in, cargo variants, so that's also included in the number. So it's 12, but really it's, if I take the cargos out, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 aircraft. 9 aircraft type, mainly split between Airbus and Boeing, and we only have one aircraft type from Embraer, the Embraer E145, for our regional operation. And yeah, that's it. It's pretty cool. And guys, don't forget to write a comment, any comment, in this comment section below, because that helps us with the algorithms and let YouTube push the video in front of other aviation enthusiasts. So if you could just like write something nice about the stream or ask a question or something like that, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't liked the feed yet, let's go and do that too. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let's see what's going on. Alright, Sheldon is wondering, how many planes do you have between the two programs? Are you getting any more planes throughout the year? Any more planes between the two programs? How many planes between the two? It's really difficult, but let's put it this way. If Airbus has the A318, 19, 20, 21, 30, 40, 50, and 380, minus the 380, I have all 7, right? On both platforms, pretty much. If Boeing has, I don't have the 717, the 2707, I don't have those. I have 737, 47, 57, 67, 777, 87. That's 6 of them on both platforms, so that makes it 13. Embraer 145, 175, 195. Yeah, so you do the math. I have the McDonnell Douglas MD-11, McDonnell Douglas 88, which is the Mad Dog, and then a bunch of turboprops, the Airbus 310, the 300. There's a lot. I mean, I really don't know how many aircraft do I have in my sim, and definitely as a strict number between the two, as a combined number. Am I getting any more planes throughout the year? Yeah, every time something new comes out, I always bring it into my sim and test it out, just like I would say anybody does. For me, it's gotta be a passenger aircraft, you know. I don't have any interest in any fighter jets or weird aircraft like that, I don't care. If it's a passenger commercial aircraft, then yes. I'll download it, I'll purchase it and use it and see how it goes. And so thank you so much for everybody who's in the stream. It means a lot. Thank you so much. And let's see where we are in our flight plan. And how much longer do we have? Well, I guess we're halfway there. We're almost at Turks and Caicos. And once we're at Turks and Caicos, once we get to somewhere between Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas, that's pretty much our top of descent. We should be there soon. Thank you so much for everybody that is sticking with us here on this flight. And you see, it's kind of like I still have to fine tune it, because you see like how my headphones is kind of disappearing with the background option. I don't know what I have to do in order to keep it intact, but at least my face is not disappearing. All right. So I know, okay, here's the thing. One thing, when I'm switching on my computer from, let's say, one screen to another, and if I'm doing things, so the moment I'm stepping away from the sim, does the sound, like the engine sound, disappear at all in the background? Because if that's the case, then I have to come up with some kind of a solution to prevent that from happening. Just let me know if that's really what's happening. If I switch away, right now I'm in my sim, so you can see hear the engine sounds. But for instance, right now I'm switching away, I'm stepping away from the sim, and let's say I'm going to check Volanta for a moment. Now, did the engine sounds go away? If you can say yes or no, I would really appreciate it. And if that's the case, then I have to come up with a solution to that. Window capture, audio output. Let's try that. Maybe that will help. Not sure. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Yes. All right, guys, I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Well, hello. Welcome back. I am back. I'm sorry I had to take a little break. And who else is here? Orlando Aviator here is in the house. Big Mungus is in the house. What's up? Late to the party? Yes, you are. But it's never too late. We are flying today from Princess Juliana to Fort Lauderdale on our beautiful Airbus A321Neo on the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And if I'm not mistaken, let me double check that. We are almost by Turks and Caicos. And that would be cool because literally right after Turks and Caicos we should be starting our descent towards Fort Lauderdale. It's getting cloudier. I'm not sure how's the weather down in Fort Lauderdale. I'll just double check that really quick and see what is expecting us there. Oh, it says partly cloudy and 27 degrees Celsius. That's pretty good. Okay. The radar shows pretty good. It will be hopefully uneventful landing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment below. That would really help with the algorithms for YouTube. And guys, this is really good. I mean, this stream has been one of our best so far, and it's all because of you. Thank you so much for everything. As you can see, once again, the Latin VFR Airbus 321 aircraft is delightful. And I think DAH Airlines livery, this new livery of ours, just looks sleek and modern. I know it's hard to sustain our audience here on this flight because it's 2 hours or so. We've been live so far for 1 hour and 15 minutes precisely right now, so there's probably another hour to go. I know you all have stuff to do and you'd like to leave or have other things to do, but it would help us a lot if you can still keep your stream connected and on, even if you have to leave your room or go do something. Just please, it will help us a lot with our YouTube algorithms if you would still stick with the stream, leave your room and come back to the stream every now and then or in an hour when we're ready to land. And that way we can sustain a consistent audience and manipulate the algorithms, if I may. Is it too much to ask for? I don't think so. So let's see, our Discord is happening. Just like you can see on the aircraft's rear fuselage right there. Let me zoom into you. Dash Air Virtual. Yep, that's where you want to go and sign up to become a pilot for us. airvirtual.com. So go ahead and join us. And at the very end of the page, at the very bottom of the page, when you come to the main page on our website, you have the link for our Discord server. Join us and join the party. We are always there. Our voice channels are really popping. It's fun, great crowd, and we talk everything aviation and more. So you'll be pleased. Join us. And don't forget, DAH Airlines on Instagram. Just go ahead and hit the follow button, and we're very active there, so Okay, so I am back, and let me fix something here really quick. There we go. Awesome. And let me check one more thing right here before we proceed. There it is. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. We are arriving at our, as you can see here, our top of descent at Zebra Quebec Alpha VOR. Well, hello Big Mungus back in the chat room. Welcome back to the stream. Look at this. If some of you know what it is, please comment below. This is official. Comment. Anyways, after some tea, we're back in the cockpit. Ladies and gentlemen, hello Bahamas, right there to our left. We're starting our initial descent. It's only 2,000 feet, not too much, but that's where we're going. I'm not gonna even slow down for that. Yeah, the mug, right? It's the mug. The official Dash Air mug. We can actually purchase all kinds of Dash memorabilia or products, merch at our website. If you go into dashairvirtual.com, on the main page, you'll see there with purple writings the link to our store, and you can purchase all kinds of cool stuff like hoodies, t-shirts, socks, masks. Well, masks were a big thing in the COVID times, obviously, and some mugs, some stickers. So go ahead and support us. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Dash official mug. Yeah, it's really cool. It's our colors. It says Dash with our logo on it. I don't know if you can really see it or not. And then on the back there is our web address. It's a high quality mug, shiny, glossy, and I use it a lot. I own one. I'm a proud owner. Exactly. That's Big Mungus is suggesting that we should make a Dash pilot mug only for pilots. Why not? I should go for that. Yeah. And maybe you should say something like "I fly for Dash," like a little banner or something, right? Like a message. I fly for Dash. How do you like that, Big Mungus? I fly for Dash. Is that kind of cool? Let's see what it says. But on the other hand, we're already at 32,000 feet. That's where we're supposed to be. And now we should start our descent for 240. Let's aim for that. All right. There we go. Descending to 240. Look outside. It's gorgeous, look at that. Look at the Bahamas. It's islands everywhere. It's such beautiful water. Crystal clear. Too fast, we gotta slow down a little bit. Beautiful. Orlando Aviator, Ghost Rider 115, everybody, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Ghost Rider 115, it's been a very long time. Welcome back, it's great seeing you here. Well, you guys are back in time for the show. We are descending for Fort Lauderdale. Right now we're passing the Bahamas on our left. Gorgeous. Sending through to flight level 240. That should do it. 290. Speed 290 knots. That will be sufficient. Where's Orlando? Yeah, he was here earlier. And then, you know, Orlando, that's how he is. He comes in, says hi, and disappears. Who knows? But it's amazing, he at least peeked in and, you know, said hi. How's the sound, guys? Let me know. Is my mic too high, too low, or the engine sounds too high? I'm just trying to find the best mixing for the stream. So if you guys could tell me like which one is which, I would appreciate it. Thank you. I'm very echoed. Echoed or muffled? Not sure. Echoed. How about now? Any better? Alright, so now we're going to user. That should still 240. Flight level 240. So we're just gonna maintain 240 for a little more, a little longer. And I think after user, we go down to flight level 190 at CPOD. So that's the next waypoint after user. Those are all really short hops between waypoints, so they're all like 20 miles each, something like that. So it should be fine. You're good now. Okay, so Big Mangus, you're good now, or the audio is good, but your mic is still echoed. I'm not sure. Okay. If I put it up a little higher, is this any better or is it too much? Let's see. How about test? 1, 2, 3. How's this? By the way, folks, I'm on VATSIM. I'm live, so if you guys want to pull over to someplace safe at Fort Lauderdale Airport and watch me come in, this is the time to do it. Go for it as Dash 3048. That's our call sign for today's flight, Dash 3048. Join us. Thank you, Big Mangus. It's good for now, so that's good to know. Thank you, I appreciate that. I am just gonna put Dash 3048 here onto the screen. That's good. Beautiful. So now on the screen, on the top right corner, you'll see my flight number. I don't know if it's visible. Maybe I should put it somewhere else because it's kind of hard to see. Or maybe just put a box around it so it's black. There you go. Beautiful. So as I said, Dash 3048 on VATSIM. We'll be there shortly. Alright, so from Uzer we left for CPOD, flight level 190, so we're descending now to 190. Check. Sending comments. I'm sure there are a few Airbus lovers here in the channel. Big Mungus, you for the longest time, you were a Boeing 737 kind of guy, but what happened? You were recently switched to become an Airbus guy, right? Which one do you prefer more, Airbus or 737, or the Boeing? Let us know. And what about you, Ghost Rider? You are an Airbus guy or a Boeing kind of guy? Me personally, I prefer Airbus. I think it's user-friendly, a lot easier, less things to deal with. All right. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. For all of you guys that are just joining us. It's good to go. Alright, Bahamas are now behind us, pretty much. And from here on is straight downward approach into Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. Let's take a look. Big Mangas says, I'm still going through and through. However, Airbus is nice when I want to chill, but the next aircraft I need to learn to fly is the Embraer 145, but it's a pain. Possible dash pilot tutorial. You know what? E145 is an amazing aircraft. It's really sweet. Like, I think it's the missile of the aircraft out there, of the commercial aircraft. It's just handles great, flies amazing, fast, notorious, and stable. I love how it handles. You know what? That's a good idea. Like a dash pilot tutorial for the E145. That's something I should do next. I should actually do that. I don't know. Maybe not a live stream for that, but I should record it and just upload it into our database, into our website and YouTube, obviously, for anyone that wants to start with us and want to put their hands on the controls of an E145. That's a good idea. Thank you, because I should get to it. That should be cool. Alright, we're level at flight level 190. And let's see. Next Soki is flight level 140, 14,000. Let's go down. Oops. Controller. There we go. And let's check the METAR for Lauderdale. The most up-to-date weather situation for Fort Lauderdale shows 8 knots from 110 degrees. Few clouds at flight level 250 and temperature 27 Celsius and altimeter of 29904. So let's set our altimeter now. 29904 set. Let's go ahead and put in our details into 294. So we got our approach FFC, temperature 27 Celsius. Winds are from, what did we say, 110 at 8 knots. 110 at 8 knots. Decision height will be 250 knots, just in case. And alright, so our landing speed should be 158. Well, 321Neo with 132 souls on board, so I guess that's normal. And one more thing, so winds have shifted. When we took off, winds were in the opposite direction. Blowing from 270, so we planned our landing in the computer for runway 28 right, so we have to switch it now to runway 10 left. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Arrival. ILS 10 left, and Hola S3, no vias, and temporary insert. That should be fine. Perfect. Now we have to descend to flight level 1, or I should say 10,000 feet. We're at 14,000, going for 10,000. And we should slow down. OLAS. Let's go direct to OLAS. There we go. Kind of coordinating our arrival now that it's shifted to the opposite side. To runway 10 left instead of 28 right. So obviously our star has changed, so these kind of maneuvers are very okay. I agree. Not a live stream, but tutorials would be cool for training purposes. I totally agree with you, Big Mungus. And wasn't your birthday recently? I think so. So I guess I should say happy birthday or belated birthday. Alright, at Latin we will go down to 6,000 feet. Still have a little bit, like 18 miles or so before 6,000 feet descending for it. Alright, so 10,000 feet. We've gotta turn on our landing lights, seat belts, and let's set the auto brakes to medium, and speed brake armed. Beautiful. By the way, I forgot that we're live on that sim. So let's switch to Unicom at 122.8. Alright, we're broadcasting now. Jacksonville Center is on right now, but they do not cover Southern Florida, so I'm good. I don't have to contact any ATC right now as we speak. Turning the track. Oh, 3 months ago, but anyways, your birthday was 3 months ago. Happy belated. I can't remember if I wished you happy birthday back then. So if I didn't, I apologize. So please accept this apology and a belated birthday wish. By the way, guys, we are live on Valanta and VATSIM, flight number DSH Delta Sierra Hotel -3048. -3048. Let's see. Ola, we are alright, lap 4 miles away, so we have to go down to 6,000 feet. Alright, descending to 6,000 feet. Let's bring some spoilers. Help slow down the aircraft. I think we're still quite fast. And also, let's activate the approach phase. There we go. day here in Florida. Not a single cloud in the skies. Alright, I guess I did say happy birthday. I'm glad I didn't forget. See guys, like in Discord, here in DAH Airlines, we're like a family. Like, we always hang out, share moments, birthdays, graduations, weddings, all kinds of stuff. Alright. Let's kill those spoilers. Arm them again. Almost 6,000. Next waypoint will be Kevi. And 6,000. We're keeping 6,000 until Kevi. Another 10 miles. And from there, we're gonna go down to 3,000. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you haven't been there, or if you haven't been here before, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment here at chat. Let us know that you're here. It helps with the algorithms. Thank you so much. And welcome to the flight Dash 3048 from Princess Juliana to Fort Lauderdale. We are almost there right now at 6,000 feet. Another 7 miles before we go down for 3,000 feet. Beautiful day here in Florida. It's a beautiful boat. Some cruising people enjoying their time. The deck as we are getting down for up ahead is Fort Lauderdale Airport. I can see the runway. On the side, as we call it. Right there. That's the cruise. Hey, you guys. Well, another 3 miles before we continue our descent for 3,000 feet. And the Unicom is pretty quiet. That's Hollywood, Miami, South Beach. All right. All right. FLL. Okay. Another. How things have changed. So another 10 miles, obtain 6,000 to Fort Lauderdale VOR.
CG4, and it was really departure. And the Frisbee 2 transition speed.
Oh, thank you so much, Big Mungus. Yep, Dash have been my best online friendship family I've ever had. That's what I was saying earlier in the stream when you were not here. Especially during COVID, like, this was amazing. This was my social circle, our social circle, our family, our friendship, when everybody else, you know, we were all stuck in our homes. We couldn't go out, we couldn't engage, we couldn't socialize. Dash was there for me and for many others, helping to keep us, our sanity while we were stuck in our homes for months and months. Our Discord server was literally like a place where we hung out all day into the early hours of the morning. It's beautiful. And from Fort Lauderdale, we're gonna go to Holid. I guess that's Holiday. Holid Point. Okay. 4.2 miles. Let's use this a little bit. Check it out. Okay. Going down to 5,000 feet now. Actually 4,000 feet now. Right. So flat. Literally, Florida is just like a tray. Flat, flat, flat. Oh, it's interesting. This is bringing us to the runway already. So we should be descending and slowing down at the same time. Gonna put some brakes. Some spoilers. These were way too high. In fact, I think I'm gonna deviate from the current route and go for a spin. Turn until I actually properly descend and slow down.
$2,500.
Yeah, we'll stay at 2,500. And it says COVID was nostalgic. It was the best time I've ever had. The group flights were just amazing. We were just chatting. That's when I learned to fly on VATSIM and learned to sim. Period. I would know half of the stuff about flying and sim flying without Dash. All those times I crashed while Jason and you were teaching me the Dash 737 and I crashed. Now I'm a pro at it. Oh yeah, I know you were a pro at it. But back then, it was funny. It was fun. I mean, it was a great time. COVID was special. Those times were really cool. It was so packed. I remember like sometimes we had to mute people, kick people, because the server would not even handle it anymore. It was so crowded, like, and everybody was talking. We couldn't even understand who's saying what. Those were the good days. All right. Just made a little loop, turned around, and continuing our downwind flying in order to properly align ourselves with runway 10 left. Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 3, Right, the needles are aligning. I need this to come to the yellow, to the center, where it's actually the correct altitude for me to start my turn. My base turn for landing. Perfect. So we can start turning. 200360 should be. Beautiful. All right, approach ILS. Lining up. Everything goes smoothly. All right, gear down. All right, let's make a call out. Fort Lauderdale -3048 on final runway 10 left for landing. Fort Lauderdale traffic. There it is, Hard Rock Cafe Hotel, this famous guitar-shaped hotel. And flaps full. Slow down further. Perfect. 1,600 feet. Alright, sterile cockpit. No stress, no pressure. For all of you that are watching, I might just fail dramatically, but it's all good. It's all for you guys. My aircraft. Oops. Welcome to Fort Lauderdale. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fort Lauderdale, where the local time is 6:07 p.m. For your safety, please continue to remain seated until we're parked at the gate, and when you open the overhead compartments, please be careful as items may have moved during landing. And for you guys at home, or wherever you are, who joined us to this beautiful stream, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Before you leave, please comment, subscribe, and like this stream so it can be shared in front of many other aviation enthusiasts with YouTube algorithms. We're taxiing to the gate. It was a joyful flight, uneventful. Thank you for being with us. And until the next stream, I guess, peace out. See ya, guys.
Fort Lauderdale, Delta 2974 on the left, collides up on 1 with 10 left. Follow the aircraft.